What's going on, everybody? The Fan32 here. In this video, I'm going to be giving a review of the American Dream. So starting off with this game, it's in the year 1952, and you're basically doing day-to-day objectives while using guns. Everyone in this game has a gun. You basically have this gun, and it's your best friend, to be honest, because everything you do, it involves using a gun. Like, you don't have any hands in the game, and you can't really integrate with anything because you're using guns the whole time. It may sound crazy, but to be honest, this game is really fun. My overall score of this game, out of 5 stars, I gave it a 4, and I'm going to explain to you why. So starting off with the good, the game is really fun. It's an objective-based game. I thought it was going to be a wave shooter, but it wasn't. Like, you do things such as change diapers, mow your lawn, clean your room, go to the prom, and all that other stuff. And while you're doing all these things, your gun that you have is integrated with your life. So all through the game, no matter what age you are, whether you're starting out as a baby and growing up into a grown man to a teenager, your gun is your #1 tool that you use throughout the game. So there are like 5 different guns, I believe. There's your pistol, there's your shotgun, your sniper, your assault rifle, and there's the golden gun, but the golden gun doesn't really come until later in the game. You also have another gun which uses your hands, which is kind of weird. It's like a gun, but when you pull the trigger, it closes your hand. So like if I'm aiming and I need to reload, you literally just squeeze the trigger on the move controller to close your hand on the gun. So it's a gun, and it's like attached to a hand, if you kind of understand what that is. But the game is really fun. I found it really hilarious, matter of fact, because as you're playing, different jokes they tell are hilarious. So it has great humor, it has satire, I said that wrong, and it's a really cool game. So let's talk about the bad now. The #1 bad thing is that there are bugs in this game, at least for right now. Like, there's some parts of the story where you move on to the next objective and the game like just stops working. You're moving, but the game stops working. So that means like you can't move or you can't progress into the game because there's a bug that's stopping it. So you literally have to restart your whole game, or close the application and restart it just so you can move to the next level. I found that pretty bad. At the same time, while reloading in the game, you actually have to there's 2 different buttons on the side, because in the game you're kind of in this chair the whole time, and on each side for both guns, which is for both move controllers, you have a button. So once you run out of ammo, you hit the button with the gun and the ammo will pop up and it'll go into slow motion. You reload that way. So it's pretty crazy that you have to reload that way, and at the same time you kind of got to get your gun like perfect, because you won't get any ammo unless you literally have it perfect. But while at the same time I found it of getting it perfectly in the dang on gun, is sometimes it wouldn't go in. So even though I will have it perfectly matched up, I'll have the gun perfectly matched with the ammo would just like bounce and fly away. So I found that really annoying during some times, especially the ending of the game. No spoiler alert, but you will understand once you play it and beat it. I don't know how long the game was. I think it was like 4 hours or something like that. I spent all day yesterday playing. I played it in like the afternoon. I wasn't done till like the evening. It felt long to me. I don't know exactly how many hours it's been or how long it was, but I did post some videos on my YouTube channel if you want to go check that out, and add up those minutes. There was some problems with my internet connection, so I wasn't able to fully get the whole thing as I wanted to. But every time my internet like denied my stream, I normally restarted my internet and rebooted my live stream. So normally whatever I left off, I resumed. So if you just add all those minutes up, you'll see how long the game is. Plus, there's also a clip that I did that I have not uploaded yet. I will upload it after this video, so make sure you check that out. But yeah, 4 guns, I'd say. No, 5 guns. It's a great game. It's a fun game. It's hilarious. You'll get a couple laughs out of it. You're living life with a gun in the American Dream of the year 1952. And yeah, bad thing is the bugs, not being able to reload when you want to. But yep, everything else is pretty good in this game. Great story. The dog is hilarious. So shout out to Samurai Punk Games for making this game. It's a different VR game, so it may be kind of weird at first, but once you play it and get used to it, you'll understand it. You'll get used to it, aiming and all that. There's also challenges and trophies, such as collecting different collectibles throughout the game, which are stars that you can shoot throughout each level. So I thought that was pretty cool. Good replay value. If you don't collect them all, you can go back and recollect them. So yeah, that concludes this video of my review of the American Dream. If you have any questions, make sure you post a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer. Thank y'all for watching. Finn32 signing off. Peace.